What's going on, football fans? It's your boy Lolo. I'm back on the stoop with Mark. We are in Brooklyn. We are drinking some beers because, like we said, when they have crazy matches during the week, every day is happy hour for us. So cheers, y'all. And I was just telling them, you know how last week West Ham played Everton, and their names in the their like airport codes are WHUEVE. So it was whoever.
Oh, whoever.
This week was Chelsea Arsenal, CHEARS. So it was cheers.
Cheers.
So cheers. And a big cheers to our Stoop crew. I like to see that we got a ton of people in here wishing Director John a happy birthday. So you Stoop crew know this show wouldn't be nearly what it is without Director John. People were like, what makes your show different? What makes your show different?
We got a Director John. You don't.
First of all, we don't learn anything. And second of all, we have Director John. So it is his birthday. He is actually out chilling at some hotel somewhere and decided he was going to work today and direct the show. So extra special cheers to you, John.
Here's you, John.
Happy birthday, John. We love you, man.
Thank you, guys.
There he is. There he is.
Go ahead, get on with the show, you bastards.
Get on with the show.
Get on with the show. Okay, so we watched. What did we watch right now? What's going on, man?
What's going
Arsenal
on?
won today for once.
What's that?
Arsenal won today for once.
Oh, okay. Wow. What day?
What day is it? Yeah, mark it down on a calendar.
2021.
I think
It's like-
the Aztecs
it's like-
predicted it.
Wow. It's, it
Yo.
was Owen Wilson walking by. Wow.
Wow, that's some really crazy stuff. So yeah, you just think about it. Mikel Arteta must love
Playing
him
Chelsea.
some Chelsea. It was like we were about to. He's about to get fired, and then we win the FA Cup. Okay, he's good. Then he's about to get freaking. We're on the worst run ever, and then he's gonna get fired, and we play Chelsea, and we beat him 3-1. And now it's like the season's over. The season's over. No Europe. He beats them, and now it's like, oh wait, we can almost touch Europe. We can almost touch Europe.
I don't know.
Yo, Adriano, welcome to the Stoop crew. Really, really excited to have you with the crew. All of the Stoop crew, give a big what's up to Adriano. And let us know where you're from, Adriano. We're a big community, as you probably know.
We love to know how far we're reaching.
And Stoop crew members, you guys have that link. If you go to the YouTube channel in the community tab, there will be a post that I posted today that will have the link to call in. And if somebody sees that that's not working, go ahead and let me know, and I'll try to fix it on the fly. But we'll see. So let us know your thoughts about the match today or anything that you guys want to talk about. Like how Stoop crew members now have their own Leeds United emoji they can use.
What?
There's also an Arsenal one, so let's see that Arsenal one thrown up there every now and then. The Wolves are gonna lose the Stoop.
We
derby,
need to work a little bit. Yeah. We need to finish in the top 10 before we get our got our emoji.
Always good to see Chelsea get beat, especially for Lolo. Now, see, I like that sentiment there, but there were in like tweets and things like that, and people writing in the comments and shit like that to me. There was half like, I'd like to see Arsenal win for Lolo, and then the other half was, I would like to see Arsenal lose to see how Lolo reacts, because you always love seeing
but
Lolo.
then no one's giving love to Najee, because it's like, well, I want Chelsea to win because I'm rooting for Najee, or is it the other way around?
Yo,
I don't know.
Hold on, we've got one of the original Stoop crew members. The whole clan is here. Let's get. Are they down the block? No, they are down the block. Let's get them on here, John.
Hey, what's going on?
Oh, hey, what's up? We just wanted to talk about Man City.
Oh, get out of here. We're not talking about that.
Actually, what we really wanted to do was wish happy birthday to producer John. Happy birthday.
Hey.
You.
Thank you.
Where are you?
Can't tell you.
He's hiding.
Read the label.
He's at Ellen Road.
All right.
He had it as an
Stoop crew.
Yes, Stoop
right
crew.
on, man.
Bring it on.
Man City.
Yeah.
They ain't won nothing yet.
He's got a lot of jerseys too, so like I think 3 or 4 teams could have won the league.
So he just pulls on the randomizer and it's this one.
No, he had a Roma jersey, so we were going to be excited about him wearing that Roma jersey after the first 30 minutes of the match against Man United.
And believe me, he's so thrilled about getting Mourinho at Roma now. It's wonderful. Can't get rid of him. All right.
Well,
thanks a lot, guys.
Thank you guys for calling in, and thank you guys for your support.
Birthday, John!
Happy birthday, Director John.
Oh, that was nice.
Oh, well, that was cool.
That was nice.
See, the McCarthys are real people.
Yeah, they're real people.
The Falcone McCarthys, to get it right. I wrote it down, McCarthy Falcones yesterday, one day, and I got in trouble. Linda got mad. She's
the Falcones are somebody.
Falcone. She's like, no, we go first.
You don't want to mess with a Falcone.
Anyway, so that was really awesome to see. Let's get to some of these comments here. Everybody showing Adriano some love from Montreal, he says. Good.
Oh, right on, man.
A little Canadian Stoop action going on. Sorin asked, can both teams lose?
You know, this was a case of maybe James wanting a vortex to just suck down both teams, and then they disappear forever for trying to join the big sucks.
Yeah, you know, I would have been, as long as Kieran Tierney wasn't on the pitch, you could suck the rest of them down. Like I'm done with most of them. Listen, we've got another fan who's calling in to talk about football, I'm sure. So of course he's a Liverpool fan, so I wonder what he wants to talk about.
He's just happy you guys
coming
won.
in from Dirty Jers, another one of the original Stoop crew members before it was even titled Stoop Crew.
That's right.
These guys, this whole family was supporting us. So, Chris, what's going on? Robin, what's going on? You guys want to talk Arsenal, right?
Absolutely.
Oh, my goodness, getting big.
I think they won. No, I want to say.
Let's talk about Arsenal.
I want to talk about. Is that what we're talking about? Arsenal? Oh. No. Happy birthday, John.
Happy birthday, John.
Yeah.
Arsenal did win, though, right? Happy birthday,
Arsenal can make Europe.
Arsenal
now I'm
played.
For Liverpool to
my
lose.
Goodness, Arsenal making Europe.
Did John relocate?
Yeah, no, it's his birthday. He always disappears. So this is the only way any of us get to see him was we had to do a show. So I called Cronky and I was like,
he said you got to reschedule that.
Can you make that Chelsea match on John's birthday? And he's like, anything for you, pal. Just nothing for the freaking
for the other fans.
Other billion fans that we have. But good to see you. Hi, Josie. Did you say happy birthday to John?
Birthday to you.
You say birthday cake?
Birthday cake. Look, we've got somebody else. Stay where you are, Chris. We've got somebody else in the house. What's going on? These guys, now I'm a little mad at these guys. They are not members of the Stoop crew, but I know they support us emotionally. So maybe this is the way that we get $4 out of them. So bring them in via Maine. What's up, Kevin and Meg?
What's up, guys?
Hi.
I didn't know you guys were Arsenal fans. You guys want to talk about football?
They're really disappointed Chelsea fans.
Oh, disappointed Chelsea. Okay, what did you think about the match, guys?
Match? Is this, did we call the wrong number? We're looking for the birthday boy. Where is he?
There he is.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Hey, Josie.
The first time I've seen Kevin in like a month.
I should have a birthday more often.
You should. Yeah, you
exactly.
should consider that.
Yeah, but maybe once a month.
Yeah, I'll be 93 before you know it. All right, come on.
And you'll be the best looking one out there.
Exactly.
We're gonna hop off. Good job,
All right,
Arsenal.
Chris.
All right.
See you guys.
Thanks, Chris.
Bye, Chris.
Well, great to see you, Kev and Meg, and the girls, I'm sure, are around there somewhere.
They're watching TV, and playing video games. It's impossible to get them all.
Nice.
Yeah.
Inspired, but it didn't work.
All right.
Listen, we're going to be in New York and back on the Stoop at the end of July, so we'll come say hi.
Awesome. We'll see you. All right.
Yeah.
See you later, guys.
All right. Happy
care.
birthday, John.
Oh,
Thank you.
Jesus.
What the hell is going on here?
Happy birthday, John.
Oh my God.
There you go.
Wait, it looks like did you bring him a package?
They told me I have to be careful what I wear on the stoop. They said I couldn't wear shorts on the stoop because they'd see my junk. So I put on the American
That's oh my God.
Just for you, John.
Just for you, Johnny.
How is that not like
Happy
anti-American?
I'm burning my eyes
You gotta
out.
wonder where I got this from, too.
But Bob Retrovolt, I told you if Arsenal won, it was going to get weird on this show, and it is John's birthday. Cheers!
And then you wonder why I left and went to the city because I knew he was going to come out like that.
Exactly. Cheers!
All right, cheers, man. Thank you. Come on, let's get on with the show.
Okay, we'll get
That
on
is
with
the
the
show.
I'll let you get on with your show.
Well, before you guys get all on his case.
Wow.
Welcome to Brooklyn, y'all.
Oh man, the crazy things that happen on the stoop.
You just see somebody is no longer a member. Adriano is no longer a member.
What the fuck did I sign up for?
They're like, we're here to talk about the Arsenal.
Leeds?
Crocs and a Speedo. I like it. He's wearing his mask for protection.
Right, exactly.
Okay. Gone. Adriano,
He's
done.
like, I'm even though I'm Canadian.
That check. Well, okay. Well, that was fun. Red card to who? To me. The show has just turned dark. Shit, that was fun. Okay. Don't forget, guys, you two, if you're part of the Stoop crew, you can find that link in the YouTube channel, in the fucking community tab. Sorry.
And who knows? Maybe there'll be a Captain Underpants emoji.
And if you've just joined the crew, run it back about 3 minutes, and you'll realize why we're having a hard time. Poor Kevin and Meg, like they're just like, bye, John, we love you. What the fuck is that? To the male stripper that lives here, the Irish guy.
This is the type of entertainment that becoming a Stoop member will get you.
Yeah. Speaking of Stoop crew members, our one of our very first international Stoop crew members is here now, and we're double checking to make sure he has clothes on. We know he has a top on. He always has his white Leeds top on. Let's hope the rest is covered as well. What's up, Mr. Tom?
Hey, Mr. Tom.
Oh, you're muted. Hold on.
I think he's muted on his end.
John can unmute you.
Oh,
John muted you.
There we go.
We just needed to make sure you were proper first.
Yeah, I just wanted to say, fuck that match. Happy 22nd.
Wait, you froze after fuck that match, but I think that was the gist of it, right?
Well, okay, I can do it again in my role as an actor. I'm not an actor.
Okay, reset back to 1
Yeah.
and action.
Right. Fuck that match. Happy 22nd birthday to John.
Hey!
Cheers,
Cheers!
Did we get that? Yeah.
21, you bastard.
Oh.
Yeah, don't make him any older than he already is.
I'm sorry, Mr. John. I didn't realise. It must have been the light.
Thank you. Back to the show.
Thank you.
All right, Mr. Tom, did you watch any of that?
Thank you very much.
Did you watch any of that match?
I watched the part where Chelsea hit the post twice in about 4 seconds.
Yeah.
Jesus. Yeah. That's one of those
Hello,
where you're
Bob.
like, it's not happening. It's not happening. We're gonna get away with this somehow.
Yeah.
If neither of those went in, and like Giroud with a free header goes off the post, that was one where I'm like, yeah, we're winning this.
Giroud just definitely had his chances. I wanted him to score so badly. I love that guy.
Yeah.
He looked good in black and yellow.
For the Steelers.
Yeah.
Yeah, to play for the Steelers. Perfect. He would. He probably would. He'd probably be like a tight end.
That's what I was
or
going to
something.
say.
Okay, Mr. Tom. So it looks like, Arsenal are pulling away in the Stoop derby. So the Leeds versus Arsenal versus who do you like? Wolves. So I don't know what's going on. Oh, we got Retrovolt Arcade in the house as well. But Mr. Tom, do you think Leeds United is going to finish above Arsenal? Still.
Well, it doesn't look fantastic given the unexpected result this evening, but really, we can't complain, really. Finishing above Arsenal wasn't really a true ambition we had in come September, so...
And in the end, it's not all that impressive when Arsenal finish 11th,
Exactly. But more importantly, I read today, I don't know whether it's true, that Mr. Alioski has told Galatasaray to go fuck themselves.
Oh, he did?
I heard about that. Yeah, I was surprised. I was actually quite confused when I was reading it because it wasn't exactly from like the best of sources. And I was just like, doesn't this guy know that he's out at the end of he's already put pen to paper, and I guess that wasn't the case.
He hadn't. There was speculation that he had.
Yeah.
But that's good news.
That could be wrong, but I read it in various places. But then there were places that said he had still been speaking to them. So we'll find out what happens when his contract's up, I suppose.
Yeah.
The belief is that he will be leaving, but he's reluctant to go there because of what would happen or what people would make of it,
right?
Given what happened. Thank you, Mikkel. Sorry, I like doing the reading thing.
Yeah.
We do too. We're like,
well, cool.
Yeah.
Well, that's good for Alioski. I like him. Listen, I've been hitting him up on Twitter. I've just been saying, Johnny, you got to come on the show. You got to come on the show. So maybe you guys can back me up on that and keep saying, Johnny, come to the show. This is your type of show. We're all wind-up merchants here, just like him.
And I'll bleach my hair for it.
Yeah. I'll wear a toga.
I can't imagine Mark without a cap, if I'm being honest.
It's because the I wash out completely on camera. The chrome dome is so bright.
Whoa!
Fucking hell. Sorry. I thought I was instantly blinded then.
No, this is, when we need a little more light on the subject, I just pull it off.
Okay, so Mr. Tom, give me your realistic chances that Arsenal finish in Europe.
I think it's slim, but it's not impossible because you got 3 points that probably no one saw you getting. But it's the fixture. It depends, like whoever you've got next and what they've got in the pipeline. Really, like are they already on the beach? Are they fighting for Europe? Do they care? Like, I don't actually know your final 2 matches, but
yeah, I don't either. I stopped watching.
They're cupcakes, I think. No, not Fulham.
No, we have a fairly.
It's light.
We don't have a crazy run.
It's light. I'm not sure who it is, but it's very light. I want to say. No, I don't really know.
Yeah.
The fact that we're in the top 10 is amazing. If we hit top 10 next season, I'm happy. 22-23
Palace
season,
and Brighton.
Let's hit the Champions League. Sure.
Yeah, Palace and Brighton, 2 teams that will beat us. That's Arsenal for you. We will beat Chelsea, and then we will lose to both Palace and Brighton. That's very easy. That's very easy to tell.
I will say I saw the lineup that Chelsea put out, and it did strike me as not the lineup you put out if you're really serious about winning the game, especially if you're more serious about not getting certain players, named Kante, injured for the Champions League final.
Yeah.
Well, the FA Cup final.
Well, that as well.
The Cup final is this Saturday. So that's why, I think Mason Mount played.
Mason Mount played.
But
Ziyech played.
Who was left
Timo,
home? Conte, Timo Werner.
Timo didn't play.
I would have had Timo in there all day. Like, give him
obviously-
20 chances to score.
Mendy was sat on the bench.
Yeah. So here's a crazy stat that I heard during the game is that Chelsea under Tuchel has only given up like 12 goals in 25 games or something like that. But scoring goals, it's taken them 10 chances to get 1 goal on average.
Yeah. I was amazed by that stat.
That's like Patrick Bamford stats.
That's a ridiculous conversion rate.
I can tell you something I did read. The only game that Chelsea have actually gone behind in that they ended up winning was on Saturday against Man City.
Did not know that.
Yeah. Well, because look, they're based on that's John and his helicopter.
Right.
Doing a flyby. That's the thing about Chelsea is they're super strong defensively. And look, we wouldn't have scored at all today. The only reason we scored was an incredible goof by Jorginho that just passed it. Why would you pass it back to goal? Kepa was actually doing his job and getting away from the goal. And Jorginho just turns around and whips it in. Makes a great save. And
unfortunately, numbers are there.
But I was happy that the ref didn't blow the whistle because it was a back pass to a handball, so it would have been an indirect free kick.
Oh, that's what they were talking about. I couldn't piece it all together because I'm kind of lost on some of these rules.
And I'm like,
but I couldn't figure out what that was about.
We would not have scored a goal from an indirect free kick, even from the 6 yard from the 6 yard mark. So,
I don't know if I've been spoiled as a Leeds fan, but watching Chelsea is quite dull because they're so efficient defensively that I watch them and think, why aren't you playing with fire more often? Where's the fun?
No. What's up, Richard Rickman? Thank you so much. I thought you were already a member, but maybe not.
Well, you can be a member again. But you can double dip.
Awesome that you joined up. Everybody give a big what's up to Richard. Give him an MOT. I think he's a Leeds fan.
Yep. Definitely a Leeds fan with that logo.
Yeah.
With that avatar,
so
who does Richard support again?
Leeds United, it says in there.
I couldn't tell.
He upgraded it. Fantastic.
Oh, cool, man. Thank you, Richard. We appreciate that.
Thank you for the upgrade. And I know Bob upgraded to starting 11 as well. So Bob Retrovolt, thank you for that as well. We saw that. So that's the thing about the back pass where a keeper can't use his hands. A keeper has to head it or something like that.
That part I understood, but
So
in
when
the situation of saving it,
it's a handball.
it's considered a handball.
He can't use his hands. So it's a handball. So it would have been an indirect spot kick. But if it's on the goal line, they move it to the 6 yard to the penalty spot.
Okay.
But that means an indirect free kick means
they can line
someone
up.
else has to touch it before you make a shot. So you roll it to somebody.
Gotcha. And then they kick it over the net.
You can't just kick a penalty, but everyone can be standing on the wall.
Right.
Everyone can be standing on the goal line. So it's crazy. I don't see us making a goal from that.
That would have been cool to see. Just a little something different.
Well, Mr. Tom, it's been great talking to you. Great to see you. I know we told you. I know you just came on to talk with Director John and to mention Alioski, but we got you to talk a little bit about Chelsea and Arsenal. So winner. So
no problem. Thank you for having me on. Thank you for everyone in the comment section.
Mr. Tom, we'll see you on Happy Hour.
Problem. Take care.
Thank you. Happy Hour. So it looks like we have one more guest calling in. Excuse me. This kombucha stuff, I don't know.
Catches them in the boo-boo.
Catches me in the kombucha. Whoa! Straight out of Colorado, we got this Zebulon referring to himself as Buddy. What's up, Zeb? How are you?
Doing well, man. Good to see you guys.
I didn't know you were an Arsenal fan.
Well, I'm still trying to figure out, who I should be pulling for. I could just pick a team like Mark did a couple of years ago, and he said, "Wolves sound good,"
So that's exactly it.
I figured that I want to pick my team though based on like having attended a game somewhere, and I haven't had a chance to do that. So it's like, it's like I want to go and experience and be like, yeah, these are the fans I can hang out with.
Listen, Zeb, you got that Yellow Jackets behind you.
I do.
See that. So maybe you should be a Watford fan. Do you like Elton John?
Yeah, there you go.
They're back in the league,
and they're back in the Premier League this year.
They could be. It's listening to those guys. It took me a while to kind of figure out the Watford that was the Hornets because not knowing the history of it all. But they're calling them the Hornets. But I'm like, but there's a deer or a moose on their shield.
Yeah.
I'm confused.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it's like Wolverhampton. They're the Wanderers.
Yeah, they're not even the Wolves.
They're not the Wolves.
Right.
It's just a shortened version of their name. So when Mark says the Wolves, people who know make fun of him.
And they make fun of me regardless what I say.
And then Mark is like, that's part of this shtick.
Yeah.
But so anyway, so good to talk to you. Well, calling into the show, we get to talk about anything that you want to talk about. So you would like to say?
I would be remiss if I didn't call in and say happy birthday to Director John. It's cheers. I've been on calls, hey John. Via East Village. What are you doing in East Village?
Him. It's his birthday. Yeah. He takes off. The only way we got to see him was by scheduling a show.
Yeah, there we go.
He's in between spa treatments right now.
Have you been to the East Village lately? It's like trendy, homeless guy washing his ass, trendy spot. It was unbelievable.
And don't forget the random hole in the ground.
And what you don't realize, John, is the homeless guy washing himself is actually the highest paid person there. He's one of the highest paid models there.
There's no exploding apartment buildings over there today, is there?
Not today.
Okay, well that's good. Well, get out of there before that happens.
Exactly.
Well, Zeb, is Buddy around?
Well, I think he's in the other room. I put Buddy on, and then he didn't come in, so you have to give me a minute to go get him.
Sounds like my children.
Yeah, he'd rather sit at the front window and bark at the mailman or anybody that walks by
exactly like
down the street here. So, but yeah.
Well, good to talk to you, Zeb.
Good seeing you. Colorado treating you good.
Colorado's treating me well, man. I do miss the Stoop. I do miss Brooklyn. I wish I was there to celebrate in person, but without John, of course. But I could drink with you guys. But it's Colorado's good. We just closed on a house, get the keys on Friday. So
nice.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
good for you.
So we're
awesome, man.
I guess we're committed.
Oh yeah.
Well, listen. You've got an entire summer to brush up on Watford history, and then we'll bring you on as the new Watford fan that you are.
All right. Well,
we don't know shit about Watford except Troy Deeney.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll become a Watford fan and watch them drop out of the league, and then there's nothing for me to talk about for after the season. So,
there you go. See, the pressure's off.
Yeah, the Watford Bullwinkles. That's about right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right,
Zeb. Thank you, Zeb.
Yeah, man. Y'all be good.
All right, take care, Zeb.
Great to see you, man.
Well, damn, that was fun. Seeing a lot of familiar faces.
The influx of who knew John had so many fans.
I tell you,
we keep getting sidetracked here. Only one team to pick, buddy. Ellen Road sign would look good on your back wall. Yeah, there you go. There you go, Zeb. Did you hear that?
The never-ending recruit of Leeds Legion. Legion of the legions of Leeds fans.
Yeah. So, whoa, what happened to this guy? Poor guy, he's stuck. He's stuck. Push forward, man. The guy's on his tricycle and his back wheel is just lifted above. And it's not touching the ground. So he's just spinning the wheel.
Do like this.
Push off.
Rock.
Push forward.
There you
push
go.
Forward.
You almost got it.
A little bit more.
You almost got it.
A little bit more. There you go. Now you got it. Now, there you go. What's going on, Robert Kelso? Welcome to the crew, man. Everybody in the Stoop crew, say what's up to Robert Kelso. Robert, let us know where you're from, man, and if you want us to call you anything different or whatever. But glad you joined up with the Stoop crew, Robert. Let's see. Michael Che says, and I just imagine this is Michael Che from SNL.
Right.
Wow, I'm a Leeds fan from Norway. Exactly, Michael Che. 16 years out of the top flight, and he says after they got relegated, there was nothing to talk about. Sums up Americans. Well, listen, Zeb is not actually. Zeb is a college football fan, and he's been following Georgia Tech. So
he's the rambling wreck from Georgia Tech.
So yeah, there's no glory chasing for that guy right there. He just he's not crazy into football. So cut him a little bit of slack, all right? Screw the rest of the Americans. You can say whatever you want, but Zeb will protect a little bit. But yeah. So did he say where he's from? Robert, let us know where you're from, and we'll
cheers to you.
Then we'll know that,
and then we'll know where you are, and we'll send.
What are you sending?
I don't know what I'm
sending. Making promises. We can't be sending people shit.
Okay, I'm not going to send anything to anybody.
We will send. Maybe next season we'll have enough funds together. Maybe we could send out some masks and shirts and stuff like that. But who knows? So let's get back to football, guys, and let's talk about this seriously. Now that Arsenal have beaten Chelsea where they weren't supposed to, can we start talking about what is happening to the European spots? So the European spots that are there, we have right now Leicester, West Ham. I'm ignoring Man United, Chelsea, and Man City.
Right.
They're in. So we're looking at number 4 spot, but also probably 5th, 6th, 7th because Chelsea or Man City are going to win the Champions League.
Correct.
Man United could possibly win the FA Cup. So it may trickle down to where we may be able to get 7 clubs, or the top 7 may be in Europe. So that
I don't know, because you're only allowed 4 in the Champions League.
Possibly 5. If you win Europe, if you win the Champions League, they can open it up. They open it up to. It's not a given that it's opened up to Premier League, but that puts it where. So right now, Liverpool are sitting 6th, Tottenham 7th, Arsenal 8th. So moreover, Europe. I personally think that Arsenal needs to sit out of Europe. I think we don't need to be given ice cream for being bad. Right, girls? Mm-hmm. Right. They disagree, but we don't deserve it. We don't deserve to sneak into Europe and be like, it's okay, we're fine. No, we need to go. We need to sit in the corner for a year and be, chastised and be told, you're a non-Europe team.
Even at the expense of Arteta.
He'll stay. What are you talking about?
You know what?
Arteta's not going anywhere. I'm telling you, Arteta's not going anywhere.
Just saying,
Arteta's not going anywhere.
I think this late showing is not enough to save his job, and I think at the end of the season, Arteta's going to be sent home.
No,
I do. I really do, and I think he should.
They're already talking, like they've already come out with statements talking about what they're doing next season, all that stuff. Mm-hmm. So it's not happening. It's not happening. We got a Leicester fan. What's going on, Trapper Surge?
Right on.
Surg,
we like
Leicester
that.
fan.
We like
so
that.
Will Leicester remain? I think the thing about Leicester is
Leicester's got a tough schedule. You guys going to stay up?
They're holding on tight, man, but they have the worst schedule out of the lot of the people down there. So, so I think all I can hope for right now is for St. Tottenham's Day to come on the last day of the season where we jump over Tottenham, because we're 1 point behind Tottenham. They have a game in hand. But Tottenham have Wolves, so you guys got to beat them. Then they have Aston Villa, then they have Leicester. So I want Leicester to beat them.
I didn't think we had Wolves until the end of the season.
I want Villa to beat them, and I want you guys to beat them.
We got them this week. Let's hope we do. That'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah. So we'll see. And for all the people giving suggestions to Zeb, just do not become a Spurs fan. Even Tim, who was your old neighbor, will tell you, do not become a Spurs fan. It's a terrible life.
Yeah. What do we need? We need an Everton fan.
Arteta could be made an example of if he managed any other team in the top 6, he would have been gone. Exactly. But Arsenal aren't going to do that now. They've waited too long.
How much more are Arsenal going to fall down the table each and every year? 2 years ago, they were what? 6th? Last year, you were 7th. This year, you're looking at 8th or 9th.
Just watch us sneak into 7th. Watch us sneak into 7th, and then it's not as bad as it was.
Yeah, it's a mighty big if in 60-point font.
See, once again, we're like having multiple conversations here, and we're doing all right. Because see, Zeb, I think you're such a diehard Georgia Tech fan, and they're black and yellow, right? So you need to focus on maybe Wolves, black and yellow, maybe Watford. I think you should stick with some things colors from your team that you already
stick with them
are
colors.
diehard about. We do need a Barnsley fan next year. So if you guys know any of the 12 Barnsley fans, let them know that they can call us up, and we'll.
Because I'm the only Wolves fan in Brooklyn. I guarantee it.
I mean, I've been saying that's impossible, but you keep saying it, and nobody's proven us wrong.
I have a feeling. Now, maybe in Queens and in Manhattan, there's Wolves fans, but I think I'm the only one in all of Brooklyn. Prove me wrong.
Yeah, they're not watching right now. They're like, that's the
Who's
thing.
this clown?
Only our crazy Stoop crew shows up to a show that says we're talking Arsenal Chelsea, because they know these guys are only going to talk Arsenal Chelsea for a little bit. We'll get them on Leeds. Don't worry. We'll get them to talk about you guys. We get sidetracked so easily. All you guys got to do. I mean, see, we're watching kids on the.
I know.
For some reason, the party is over here right now.
It's one lonely wolf pack. Yes, it is. But I don't mind, I like being the lone wolf.
Yeah, he's the wanderer. That's why.
Solo Lobo.
Solo Lobo. Oh, there you go.
Solo Lobo with Lolo.
Is that
a stretch?
That's our spin-off show
Is
next
that a
season?
stretch?
No, we do a spin-off show next season of the Solo Lobo with Lolo. Talking all wolves all the time for 10 minutes.
Not even.
And we really only talk about wolves for the first 5 minutes.
Right, exactly.
Adriano says, watching Leeds play is eye candy. I told you guys, stop playing at 7:30 in the morning on Saturday. Stop being the first match of the weekend.
I'm still trying to recover from that.
Besides Friday, because it makes the rest of the weekend boring.
Mm-hmm. Nothing to look forward to.
Justin, you can't find the Leeds emoji.
You got to be a Stoop crew member.
I think Justin is a Patreon member.
Oh, is he?
So right now we have Patreon members, and we have members on YouTube. I'm pretty sure Justin is a member of the Stoop crew, but you're on Patreon. So if you want to cancel that and join up on YouTube, you'll get access to all the emojis. But that's really only the only big difference, and that it shows up next to your name when you comment on it.
And then I think when we put the link up to join us in conversation, I don't think we get that on Patreon fast enough. So
not fast enough. It's not as automatic.
Yeah.
But Thailand must love Leeds to be the first game on Saturday. Why is that?
Because it ends up being the first game on Sunday. I don't know the time difference. If Saul was on, if Saul was with us, he could tell us what time that game was on in Thailand.
Okay, Wolves, a great club back in the day, still is though. No, Wolves to me are similar to Leeds United in that, before you guys blow up on that, in that it's a much bigger club than the modern day version is of it.
Mm-hmm.
Wolves were absolutely massive and one of the top clubs in the world. And it's just been a long rough patch. And so for Leeds United as well, if you look back on our first video of the season, when I said who the hell are Leeds United? We got a lot of comments being like, if you don't know, fuck off. If you don't know, you don't know football. And it's like, no, after looking at it, it's like, yeah, maybe we should fuck off, because Leeds United are such a massive club, which is why we have then gone in and done some homework, and now we know all about that.
Outside of their legendary training, I don't really know what training is like for the Wolves.
That's all Bielsa. That's not.
No, that's what I'm getting.
Leeds.
I'm getting to, you know. But I think that they're somewhat similar, in how they are kind of built. I guess I'm trying to say. I'm not really sure, but it's like, what I'm getting at is that they're not both teams are not very deep. Both teams have had their share of injuries this year, and both teams have some pretty damn good components, and they're just a few components away from being a little more consistent.
Yeah.
Leeds is now becoming consistent because they're healthy. Wolves haven't had that option since November. It's been one injury after another. I don't, again, y'all know when I get it, when I start talking about Wolves, I don't want to bring up the injuries, but
well, what I'm
I'm
talking about right now is not based on this season. What I'm saying is, as a club in general,
and they have a very significant past history. I mean, Wolves are one of the first, if not the first year. I'm not really sure. That maybe one day I'll learn that in trivia. And
listen, Michael Che, I absolutely agree with you. Leeds are a bigger club and always will be. Yes, but what I'm saying is, people forget the same way we didn't realize Leeds was a massive club, because once again, in the U.S., very difficult to watch football, to watch Premier League or what was it called before? It was very hard to watch soccer, football.
Very difficult to watch English football
in the U.S. until the 2000s, the mid 2000s.
Yeah.
So you would watch one match, and it was usually Man United, Arsenal, things like that. So you weren't getting anything, any of these other teams who weren't. I think, at that point, Leeds United must have been in their last few years by the time I started watching. Yo, we'll see you later, Richard Wakeman. Thank you so much for the support and everything. He says, happy birthday again, Director John.
Thanks for the stripper
surprise. You're welcome. And Justin, yes, I saw you are a Stoop legend. Thank you so much for that. But yeah, once again, if you prefer to be able to use all the things in the chats and things like that, maybe switch over from Patreon to the YouTube version. Because I know a lot of our Patreon members are people that don't care to comment and things like that. But if you'd rather be in the comments and using all the emojis, then maybe cancel one and join up in the other one. So we've got a very special treat for you guys in the house right now. And it's probably freaking John out right now because he's like, what the hell is going on? So let's get him in here. Mr. Jerry Leary, hope everybody has an hour or two because Jerry's got some stories to say. Jerry, so good to have you on the show,
Good to see you, Jerry. Long time.
Hey, good seeing you guys.
I didn't know you were an Arsenal fan.
Great show.
You want to talk Arsenal, right?
Great show.
All right. What is it that you really want to talk about, Jerry?
I really want to talk about John Chiarelli. Happy birthday, John.
Thank you, buddy.
Director, congratulations. Keep up the good work. The shows turn out fabulous with all your efforts. They couldn't do it without you.
Jerry, you look angelic with that halo behind you.
You do, Jerry.
My new show, Jerry's Angels.
Jerry's Angels.
One of them just came out in the Stoop in his Speedo.
Awesome.
Yeah, you decide to log in, and then watch it right about the 15th minute.
Just make sure your kids aren't in the room.
Exactly.
Right.
Or if you have any sort of
gastrointestinal disorder.
If you don't like seeing the American flag desecrated in certain ways, you definitely don't want to see the Speedo version of an American flag on an Irishman.
Absolutely not.
Or on any
Maybe he's like an Olympic swimmer or something.
No, the dude swims at Coney
I
Island
know he
every
does.
single day, all winter long.
Yeah,
Thank you, Jerry.
Bears.
You're
Thank you,
welcome,
Jerry.
man.
All right, I'll-
Have a great show. Keep it up.
I'll
Thank
talk
you.
to you later. Bye.
Good to
Thank
see
you, Jerry. Peace.
Jerry is a legend in his own right. If you guys don't, I'm sure most of y'all don't know Jerry, but Jerry's a legend in his own right. Just listen to his voice. John and Jerry could have their own show talking about not football, and you guys would probably love it just because it's. I love both of their voices.
Yeah,
and Jerry,
they're very Brooklyn.
Yeah.
They're very Brooklyn.
And Jerry, yeah, man, when you're walking up your stoop and you see Jerry walk up, you better hurry, because if you say hi to Jerry, you're gonna be talking for like an hour and a half.
You get a story,
and it's great. It's great. It's not like you want to run away from him.
I have to correct you. When you're talking with Jerry, you won't be talking for an hour.
Exactly.
No, you will be outside.
You don't say a word.
You'll be listening to Jerry for an hour.
Yeah. So listen, it's been a whole lot of fun talking like this, and mostly talking about John's awesome birthday. Oh, hold on, Mark, carry the show.
Mark, carry the show. I'm not really sure. How do I carry the show? We get how many likes do we have? You guys smashing that like? I'm seeing 25 viewers. I don't know how many people have liked the show. We did take on a few extra new Stoop crew members, so we're real thankful for that. And here's Lolo.
Did you just do ads?
No, I didn't do ads. If we were going to do ads, it would be for Retrovolt Arcade in Southern California, just outside of Palm Springs. It's the greatest arcade in America.
What's going on, Arsenal Alex? Good to see you. Great win, but means nothing. What are you talking about, man? It means St. Totteringham's Day is in play.
Yeah.
But first, to sort of end all the birthday wishes, I would say, because our director John has gotten a lot of birthday wishes. And listen, Arsenal Alex, he's one of the guys who was like, how the hell do you do your show where all the things come up and your hands aren't doing everything? And I'm like, we have a director.
That's
and
right.
He's a badass. You were not hoping that, Adriano. You were not hoping that. But John, this is for you. This is from me and the wife. It's a sign to go in your bar for whenever.
Thank you very much.
So we're probably going to be kicked off of YouTube for branding.
Oh shit,
Schmudpfizer. But I'll put it right here, and I'll block the.
Maybe turn it around.
No, I'll just block the beer. There we go. Oh,
I'll get it on Friday. Thanks, man. Thank you. Right.
But yeah, we'll put that up, and we'll get the kegerator full. Whenever, oh yeah, that logo's right there.
Yeah, it's we're not sponsored by Fudge
Schmeiser.
Yeah, although it's a great beer, and I drink lots of it when I drink beer.
We were penalized.
That also sound like a sponsor right there. So no, we're not sponsored by them.
Exactly. Look, Arsenal Alex coming in hot. He's like, no, there's nothing to play for. Where was this against Villarreal? I'm telling you, yeah. I'm not saying I'm happy. First of all, this performance was exactly what we did against Villarreal.
Yeah,
like,
this was garbage.
As boring and as
this
crap.
Was boring. It was garbage.
Yeah. The performance against West Brom was a bit
spirited
more
against West Brom, the second worst team in the league.
Now, listen, for you guys hating on the Schmudpfizer. If you're just drinking a generic beer, like if you're just doing beers, and if you're in for a session, like me and Torelli do,
right?
Or Mark,
you know what they say? It's the one to have when you're having more than one.
Yeah, when you're having more than one case.
That's Schaefer.
I know it is, isn't it?
But listen, Budweiser, if you're gonna have 30 beers,
you might as well.
You don't want an IPA, you don't want a German beer, you don't want a sour.
You got to be able to throw a dart. You got to be able to shoot.
And for Mark, Mark wants a beer that he can drink all night with
not
a
think
shot
about.
every time.
Well, it's been a long time since I've done that, but yes, I am known for my Boilermakers.
You can't have a.
But yeah. You know,
Happy
you gotta
birthday,
be able to keep playing them bar games.
So listen, Arsenal Alex, tell us more of what you thought of the game, because we are starting to talk about less and less football. But yeah, you missed New York. You guys are always welcome. Listen, next season, if we're able to travel, you guys want to fly out to the Stoop, you let us know. We'll give you some clues, and if you find the Stoop, you can join us. Yeah, you did your review show. Yeah, it's tough with everybody trying to get on everybody else's shows because we all do these reviews at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I pushed our review half an hour. I mean, of course, today was only 15 minutes, but yeah. It's been a fun show. I'm just waiting to see if anybody else is going to call in and give us a shout. But I think we're just about done. There was one or two people that I was really hoping would call in.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's about it. So yeah. Any other thoughts? I don't even have a man of the match for Arsenal. That was so bad.
That is so easy. The man of the match?
Jorginho.
Definitely
Jorginho.
Jorginho gets my vote for man of the match because that was just bloody awful. Oh, I just imagine like they all come off the pitch and they're all in the changing room and Tuchel comes in and it's just like everyone out but you. Come here. I have some very unkind German words to say to you.
Oh my God.
And it's going to be bad. No, I have no idea. But I can imagine that Tuchel has some words to say to a few people because it was a rather uninspired performance for a team that is strongly challenging position in top four against a team that had no business beating Arsenal.
Once again, Chelsea did this and they lost. Yesterday, Man United did the same thing and they lost. So now I want them to pay for it. I really want them to pay for it. Like if we're looking at the table, like how bad can they pay for it right now?
Is this the continuing luck of West Ham to have teams above them continue to lose? I know their chances of the top four are quickly fading, but
if West Ham wins their match, they're 3 points behind Chelsea if they win their match.
All I'm saying is if Arsenal has a chance at Europe, then West Ham has a chance at top four. To give
Chelsea could rue this, Chelsea.
I don't see them bottling it like a Spurs. Spurs gonna spur, and Chelsea's not gonna Chelsea. What do we got? Jorginho, okay. Brazilian. Have no idea. For you, Jorginho, your career is over. VAR had a good game.
All right, listen, guys. So this is the end of the show coming in. So let me know, guys. Who do you think is going to get that fourth spot? Who's going to get that fourth spot? Is it going? So right now, I have it. Man City, Man United, Chelsea. So is number 4 going to be Leicester City? Is it going to be West Ham? Is it going to be Liverpool? That's really it, right? I mean,
realistically,
could.
Yes. I think that's Spurs it. I would not be surprised if Leicester drops out completely, but then again, they put in a good session. Who'd they play the other day? Everton? No.
Who are you talking about?
Leicester.
Leicester, Man United.
Yeah.
West Ham. I'm going with my heart here, and I really hope it's West Ham. Yeah, Graham, dude, what a boring match. I literally LOL'd, laughed out loud. No, I Lolo'd. I was laughing out loud when that goal went in because I was like, that's the only way we're scoring against Chelsea.
Not only that, but how many matches has Arsenal lost for mistakes like that? They've lost
that was
their
so shocking.
You guys, that was so Gabrielle.
Yeah, Adriano has a point here because that's what a lot of people got to be thinking right now. Like a lot more people are rooting for West Ham right now because they're not one of those big sucks teams. So, but fantastic. What did we say about Fat Frank? Bet Chelsea are regretting not sacking Fat Frank a month earlier. But a month earlier, I thought Tuchel still had a job a month earlier.
Yeah.
So they may have gone with somebody stupid.
Uh-huh.
Sideshow Bob loves a boo-boo.
Yeah, but I think at that point, it's I don't think you get rid of Lampard before Christmas.
Alex Jones says, "What's up, Lolo and Mark? Am I happy Chelsea lost? You bet I am. Liverpool might get the 4th spot. Yo, you gotta beat tomorrow. You gotta beat Man United. Tomorrow you gotta do your work. Unfortunately, us winning that match all of a sudden means I want Liverpool to lose every single match. Sorry, but it's true.
Yeah.
And really, I need West Ham to lose every single match. And really, I need, but in all honesty,
essentially, and as hard as it will be, every other team but Arsenal, no matter where you are on the table, needs to lose or draw for Arsenal.
I mean, that was the original plan this season, but
that was how Arsenal was going to play.
But see, it worked against
We just need everyone to lose.
It's like when you do a curse against somebody, but you do one word wrong, so it all comes back on you. That's exactly what happened. Dreadful game, but thankfully that's the first double over Chelsea for 17 years. Glad that stat is now dead. Yes. Thank you very much. And it was like the last time we won at Stamford Bridge. Did you?
He was not an Arsenal fan.
The last time was I? No, I think I was. It was a Van Persie hat trick. Robin Van Persie, retired oh my God, I can't see anything. Van Persie with a hat trick. That shows you how long ago Wenger was the manager. No, we're not that far away from the Wenger era as it is, but
that's PM.
I'm asking a lot from the other clubs, Lolo. Yeah. So let's condense that. What do I really want? At this point, the most success we could get out of this season is finishing above Tottenham, and it sucks that is it for me. But boy, that song I did, Tottenham Sucks, I will be playing that all summer long. All summer long.
We're gonna send it out to all the clubs.
I'm gonna do a remix,
and not like the football clubs, but the actual clubs. We're gonna have like I don't know, Fatboy Slim work on it, and it's gonna the remix.
I'm gonna do a remix with Chris, with Spurs Chris, saying we're gonna get the quadruple. We're top of the league.
Top of the league. Top of the league.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. So
I want to work on that.
St. Tolerance Day is the only hope for the season now. Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
That's exactly what
I believe
I'm saying.
that's what you're looking at.
And it also sucks that is our only hope for any sort of good thing to take away from this. That's a low bar, finishing above Spurs. Yeah.
Sometimes the bar is set that low.
And it's a low bar that we may not get over. So,
or under, if you're doing a little.
Show? Dude, give Leicester some credit. Listen, Trapper.
Always do.
People have been saying that Brendan Rodgers should get manager of this season, and I think no, because I think Leicester City should have been challenging for the league this season, especially with the way everyone's been playing kind of shitty for most of the season. Just not besides that 18 game run that City went on with it, where they beat the shit out of everybody. Everyone's been up and down, and every week you can lose to somebody. And it was a shock that City actually lost to somebody.
Mm-hmm.
But I loved it because it was Leeds United. But what I'm saying is Leicester City, you guys should not be happy with a 4th place finish. You guys should be 2nd place, vying for 1st place. If Liverpool has the season they do, you should be the next one there.
Yep.
And it just is not. I don't know. So it's hard for me to say Brendan Rodgers deserves to get Manager of the Year when I think he fucked up.
Yeah,
because they are good enough.
Yeah, I mean,
and Trapper, I want to hear. I want to hear what you have to say, and we should get you on the show sometime, man.
I mean, seriously, like I'm sure.
Yeah,
I'm sure Rodgers will get some votes for manager. But
I feel with you, runs with crows. It used to be like, oh wait, that happened, and now it's like,
oh shit, we need that to happen.
Leicester, I feel like Leicester's a badass team, and they just. And when they lose, every time they've lost, I've just been like, what the fuck? How did you do that? How did you lose like that? Because they aren't just Vardy.
No,
they aren't.
Not at all.
You know, they aren't just James Maddison either. James Maddison is fantastic. Maddison, Barnes, Albrighton. They've got a back line. They've had a lot of injuries, yes, but I still felt like you guys were deep enough.
They spring back. I thought Maddison was going to be out much longer than he was. I was actually surprised to see him back in the lineup. Barnes is a little different story, and I feel kind of bad for him because he was having what I thought to be a pretty exceptional season. And Iheanacho, we give him props, but I just want to know where he was at the beginning of the season.
On the bench.
Exactly, because they didn't need him, but they didn't know.
Yeah.
They didn't know they needed him. Can you imagine if he played the whole season, what his numbers would look like?
Yeah, and so that's why
he's aggressive.
But look, not that Brendan Rodgers is a bad coach. I think he's a great, very, very good coach. But if you're talking about winning manager of the year, some injuries, you deal with that and you get over that. Like, sorry, right? You know, you get over that.
Exactly. Leicester is toothless at home, though. It has cost them big. This season, I know I flip-flop because I'm the devil's dipshit, but, you know, I don't, honestly, when it comes down to it, I don't think home pitch advantage is anything this year. And you're just watching me just like catch fire.
Woo! That sun, it is not balancing to your face right now.
At all. Here, watch the sunspot.
No, don't do that. There we go.
There we go.
Just put that up there.
Maybe that's a sign.
All right, guys, this is a sign. It's actually
literally a sign.
It's literally a sign.
And the color and now look at us. We look great.
Fantastic. Maybe we need this beer sign. Okay, we're going to take this sign back, John, because it actually works for us. But listen, guys, it's been a ton of fun talking with you guys on a Wednesday.
On a Wednesday? We don't even know what day of the week. It's been really great talking to y'all on John's birthday.
On John's birthday. So everybody, Stoop crew members, give one more big what's up, happy birthday to John, to Director John. Listen, our show wouldn't be what it is without you, John. And from the bottom of my heart, love you. And not only couldn't do this without you, I wouldn't want to.
Exactly.
So,
how I feel.
So big up to John. Happy birthday! If you guys enjoy our show, he's one of the biggest reasons. He's the third part of it. And we got the thumbs up from it. I thought I was going to get a red card.
He's the third Beatle.
He's the third Beatle.
He's the third Simon and Garfunkel.
Yeah.
Famous duos for 400, please.
All right. So thank you to all of our Stoop crew. Thank you to our new Stoop crew members.
Absolutely. We appreciate it.
I'm going to work on getting all those, getting all the names in the
closing
outro
credits
video. But I think I have just about everybody except the new ones today in the credits. In the
things,
called? The description,
the closing
description,
credits,
not the closing credits. That I have to actually edit. But anyway, so love you guys, love you, Stoop crew, and from Brooklyn, peace out, y'all. We'll see you Friday. Happy.